Good evening, Ghana, and everyone else supporting me from around the world. We've come so far in this competition, and I'm truly grateful to you for all your support. Nungwa Mambi, Nungwa Market, Kwashi Mambi, Danso Mambi, Choko, Bukum, Jamestown, Kegamanfe, Nyedegbenye Finse, Nyekemie Bashe, Henmene Washene, Nyeiwaladon. Please support me as you've done from the beginning with your votes and your prayers. Tonight we are justifying our inclusion. I have to prove that indeed I deserve to be part of the final 6 and I deserve to wear the crown. I'm going to give it my very best and I'm depending on you for the vote. Please keep them coming. Vote for now by dialing the short code *713*19# or download the GMB 2020 app on the Google Play Store or the App Store to vote for me. Thank you so much for all your support.
There once lived a boy, intelligent and ambitious, but he was bullied and often sidetracked because he did badly in school and no one could tell why. Performed worse in his class, and most times he just couldn't get it. He was often left alone and depressed. Eventually, he dropped out of school. This is the mental state he grew up in. When he died, he was full of unrealized dreams. He was only 26.
This was a true story of my cousin, Emmanuel Ayate. You can see him over there. He had dyslexia. This means that he had trouble identifying words. He had trouble reading them, and he had trouble writing. Unfortunately, his family, myself included, was ignorant of his situation. He was often a victim of shame and ridicule from home, from school, and from people he met in the streets. Can you imagine? Your family is supposed to be your first point of call. Shinomia wa no shishi. Walata wanyamie sha. Ewa kefe be wangole. Mobo. It was obvious that he was very intelligent because he had intelligent conversations. And when you sent him, he brought back exactly what you asked for. Now, with about 20% of every population around the world suffering from dyslexia, chances are that a lot of children are growing up like Emmanuel, alone. But dyslexia is not the only situation that makes children feel alone. Our educational system is designed in such a way that it is very easy for children with all sorts of disabilities to feel left out. Now, the responsibility to solve this problem lies primarily with the family. But it's not the family alone. Each of us has got a responsibility to make sure that these children, innocent children, get the education, the care they deserve, and have opportunities to be better leaders in the future, like every other child. Farida Bedouin, it's an example of a child that grew up with disability, but today she's globally celebrated as an IT guru because she had a good education. Any child can be like Farida. So when you go back home, the child that you think is dumb or you don't want to waste money on and to take them to school, just look at them again. Ask yourself the difficult questions, and you may just find that all they need is a little extra care. If we do this, we can together fight this thing that is destroying half our children, and we will overcome this canker. Thank you.
Thank you. Tana. Michelle?
We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
And we can thank the Ghana Dance Ensemble from the National Theatre enough for making sure that all our ladies are properly trained to appear on stage. Michelle Atto, what do you say?
No, thank you for your delivery, and thank you for reminding us about the fact that someone's inability to seem normal by social constructions does not make them abnormal. I think one of the things that you did miss in your presentation is the solution. We focus too much on the problem. I think the problem is quite clear in our faces. It glares at us every single day, and we walk past it. We're looking for solution-based presentations that will leave, steps of implementation. So for your subsequent performances, you've done quite well up until now, and you probably will do better moving forward. But the advice I'll give you is give us a solution so that, the general public here and away can also walk away with a takeaway. What should they do practically at home? Should they seek psychological help? Should they go to the Ghana Health Service? Should they go to any hospital for advice? Steps of implementation, but well performed and well delivered. Thank you.
Now, thank you very much. It's a very important issue that you have brought up. And those of us in the cities, we have the opportunity of being able to identify this, but those in the rural areas, it's even more difficult situation and complex. And it is important to also give maybe a signs of it so that a parent or an elder anywhere can identify the person who has such a problem and how they can contribute to solve it. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you want now to stay and progress to the grand finale, you know what to do.